Hello, I'm Bob Corral, Director of the New Mexico Public School Facilities Authority and 2013 President of the National Council on School Facilities. In this video, I will describe what a district-level energy and environmental management plan is, why school districts need a plan, what goes into plans, and how to develop a plan. What is an energy and environmental management plan? The plan is a district's guide to how it will manage its energy and utilities use, its indoor and outdoor environments, and its use of natural resources. Your district should already have a facilities master plan and a capital plan, as well as related educational specifications, a technology plan, and a maintenance plan. So why should a district also have an energy and environmental management plan? Improving facilities and user behaviors can save school districts substantial amounts of money and reduce the impacts of schools on the local and global environments. But doing so requires changes on the part of many people, from those who design and build the facilities to the students and staff who use them. An effort of this complexity requires a plan. The U.S. Environmental Protection Agency estimates that on average, energy consumption in school buildings is 30% higher than it needs to be. Energy upgrades and changes to occupant behaviors like turning lights off, recycling, and reducing school lunch waste are examples of strategies that can produce significant and measurable savings within existing facilities. But obtaining these benefits requires having a plan to guide the district's actions. Districts can benefit from applying high-performance standards to school site selection, design, and construction. When maintained and operated properly, advanced systems can, over the long term, reduce operation costs. A word of caution, operational costs can skyrocket if advanced systems are not properly maintained. The level of technology used must not exceed the maintenance capacity of the school district. Much has been learned about indoor environments and their effects on child health. For example, asthma is one of the leading chronic conditions in children, particularly children from low-income communities, and poor indoor air quality, toxic pesticides, and cleaning materials can trigger adverse reactions in children with asthma. U.S. Environmental Protection Agency studies indicate that indoor levels of pollutants may be 2 to 5 times and sometimes more than 100 times higher than outdoor air. The design and operation of public schools directly affect the children and adults within them, but also the larger community. One study found that a 28% decrease in energy use by a medium-sized school district was equivalent to taking 3,000 cars off the road for a year. In areas with a lot of rain, installing green roofs that can capture stormwater can help to reduce the size and cost of municipal infrastructure. The green roof on one high school in Brooklyn, New York, absorbs 450,000 gallons of stormwater annually and lessens pollutants that would otherwise travel to rivers and oceans. Another strategy for sustainability is to install renewable energy systems such as solar panels. But school districts must exercise due diligence and demand accountability for expected results of energy and environmental contracts. Updating old equipment and fixtures has the potential to conserve water throughout a district's school buildings. For example, the 21,000-student Washington Elementary School District in Arizona reduced water consumption and costs by $200,000 across a 14-month period by replacing faucets, toilets, and urinals. What goes into the plan? The plan should include a description of your district's environmental and energy-related guiding principles, the standards that it will use, how it will assess behaviors and consumption, the facility's performance targets, and very importantly, user behaviors and strategy for changing behaviors. The guiding principles identified in the plan help to focus all stakeholders on the purposes of the actions in the plan. Districts can set standards for design, construction, operations, and maintenance of facilities that will result in energy savings, reduced water consumption, healthier learning environments, and reduced impacts on the surrounding community. Reducing the footprint of our schools is a fail-safe method for reducing consumption. Sources for standards include the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency, the U.S. Green Building Council, the Collaborative for High Performance Schools, and the American Society of Heating, Refrigerating, and Air Conditioning Engineers. For each of its schools, the district should assess both the facility's characteristics and its users' behaviors. There are many places where you can find checklists that will guide assessments. Energy audits track the consumption and cost of utilities at the building level. Real-time tracking of utilities usage provides operational knowledge and can identify high-return investments, as well as to provide website opportunities for project-based learning for students. Don't forget to assess district staff capacity to properly maintain the facilities. Once the district has measured and benchmarked its utilities use, environmental impacts, and maintenance capabilities, it can set targets for where it believes its energy and environmental performance should be. The district should take into account relevant standards, best practices, and what is likely to be possible with the district's existing facilities. EPA's online Energy Star Target Finder and Portfolio Manager are tools that can help districts set realistic targets based upon peer school performance. The plan should specify practices being adopted and provided for training of facility operators and users. Your district plan can engage students through curricula in many subject areas. Student-led audits are a zero-cost strategy for new energy and environmental improvement processes. Some districts have even empowered student teams to give tickets for leaving lights on, not lowering the thermostat at end of day, leaving windows open, or not recycling. Finally, how is an energy and environmental management plan developed? School planning is a holistic process. First, the district assesses its facility operations, user behaviors, and industry standards, best practices, and available technologies. Next, the district engages experts and stakeholder groups and develops its guiding principles, prioritizes outcomes, and targets desired consumption and other expectations, such as positive environmental and budgetary impacts. Finally, the district integrates the decisions made in the energy and environmental management planning process into the district's other facilities-related plans. Changing the status quo takes effort and planning, but the savings and the benefits to the community can be well worth the effort. Resources for districts creating energy and environmental management plans can be found at the Education Facilities Clearinghouse. Thank you very much for joining us today.